Chapter 7. Sacrifice, Tolerance, Words of Wisdom. One who realizes the difficulties of others and is ready to sacrifice his leisure, interest, and wishes for the sake of others is praiseworthy. Indian philosophy believes that one's self should be sacrificed for the family for the society for the nation, and the nation for the mankind. We cannot be of any service to anyone without self-sacrifice, that is, without giving up our own interests and wishes for the sake of others. You must have heard the name of Rishi Dadhichi. How he sacrificed his life for the cause of humanity. Once there was a demon. His name was Vrith. He was very powerful, cruel, selfish, and oppressive. All the deities were scared of him, as he was creating problems for them. Therefore, Lord Indra, the king of deities, went to Lord Vishnu along with his team of deities to find a solution. Lord Vishnu told them to see Lord Brahma for this purpose. So all of them approached Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma told them that Vrith could not be killed with ordinary weapons. He could only be killed with a weapon called Vajra, made by the bones of Rishi Dadhichi. So Lord Indra took the form of a Brahmin and went to Rishi's ashram. Dadhichi was busy in meditation, so Indra had to wait for some time. When the Rishi opened his eyes, he saw a Brahmin waiting for him. Dadhichi soon knew the reality. He said,
"Lord Indra, tell me the purpose of your visit. There is no need for you to come in disguise. You could have come straight away."
Lord Indra felt surprised and ashamed, but he said,
"O great Rishi, pardon me, for I have come in disguise. I could not dare to come to you without disguise."
Then Indra explained the whole story to him. Rishi Dadhichi did not hesitate and happily agreed to his plan. He said,
"For the sake of welfare of mankind, I am ready to surrender my life. The human body has to perish one day."
Lord Indra waited for a moment and watched. Rishi Dadhichi went into a state of sound meditation and surrendered his life, and the deities got rid of the cruel demon Vrith. Great men sacrificed their comforts for the service to mankind. Gandhiji gave up his life as sacrifice for his countrymen. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru gave up a life of luxury and went to jail several times in order to serve motherland. Subhash Chandra Bose, Chandrasekhar Azad, Sardar Bhagat Singh, Lala Lajpat Rai, and many more had to undergo such sufferings in the struggle for the freedom of our dear motherland. In the end, they sacrificed their lives also. Indian history is filled with the examples of sacrifices made by great men and women. There are many inspiring and touching examples in it. Read another story. Panna Bai was the nurse of the young prince, Uday Singh of Mewar. She was acting as a foster mother to him, as the queen mother had died. Uday Singh was to be the future king of Mewar. As the prince was just a baby, the nobles appointed his uncle Banbir as the caretaker king. Banbir was a wicked man. He wanted to usurp the crown anyhow at any cost. So he made a plan to kill Uday Singh. Panna Bai came to know of his plan. She made her own son sleep on the bed of the young prince. Banbir came with a sword in his hand and asked,
"Where is Uday Singh?"
Pannabai remained silent. He again thundered in a loud voice,
"Tell me, where is Uday Singh?"
Pannabai pointed towards her own son, who was sleeping on the bed of prince. Cruel Banbir killed the child at once. Thus, Pannabai saved the life of the future king of Mewar at the cost of the life of her own son. Her sacrifice is written in the golden letters in the pages of the history of India. Sacrifice is the most significant virtue that wins over the vice of the ego. Sacrifice done for a return is not a sacrifice. It is a kind of bargain or a deal. Saints and holy men are those who live a selfless life. They live for others and not for themselves. See the life of Mother Teresa. She sacrificed her life for the upliftment of the poor, the sick, and the downtrodden. Read another story. Long, long ago, a holy man lived in a small hut on the outskirts of a certain town. He had only one blanket. It was the month of December. Cold winds blew day and night. One day, a beggar came to his hut. He was shivering with cold. At that time, the holy man was saying his prayers. The beggar said to him,
"Baba, I am shivering with cold. I have nothing to wrap myself in."
So saying, he prostrated himself before the holy man. The holy man opened his eyes and had a look at the poor beggar. With a pleasant smile on his face, he gave his blanket to him.
"But Baba, you have only one blanket. How will you save yourself from the cold?"
You need not to worry at all.
Said the holy man.
You can't stand the cold weather. You have nothing to save yourself from the cold. I can do without this blanket. God shall protect me from the cold.
Read another story. Abraham Lincoln became the 16th President of the USA. He was very kind-hearted. One day, when he was running a store in New Salem, he saw an old man cutting wood. It was very cold that day. The old man was in rags. He was barefooted also. He was shivering with cold.
It must be very cold out there.
Lincoln thought. Lincoln went to the old man and said,
Why are you cutting wood now?
"Sir,
The old man replied,
you see I am barefooted. I am cutting wood to earn $1 so that I may purchase myself a pair of shoes."
You come into that store and warm yourself at the fire.
said Lincoln to him. Lincoln picked up the axe and started cutting wood. After an hour, he went in and, giving the axe to the old man, said,
All woods you have been cut down. Go and collect your $1 and buy shoes for yourself.
Dear children, one who realizes the difficulties of others and is ready to sacrifice his leisure, interest, and wishes for the sake of others is praiseworthy. We can see the spirit of sacrifice in the nature and in the society. Parents sacrifice their pleasure for the progress and prosperity of their children. Trees, rivers, oceans, mountains, and flowers present a fine example of sacrifice. So, we should get good inspiration from them. We should shun selfishness. Sacrifice for others is a great virtue.